So, look, it's me on YouTube. I told you I'd be around on YouTube when I was reviewing products, and although I've been super busy lately, and of course, you know, my online presence hasn't always been about product review, here I am with a Snus review. Today we are going to look at Granit Extra Strong. It used to be called Granit Stark. And for those of you who are familiar with Snus and with this brand, you may notice that there is some serious rebranding going on here. Not only are all the graphics different, the whole color scheme is different. For the first time, this tin abandons the black and red look. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this open, and then we'll start talking about it. I'm going to use the old fingernail. Okay. There you go. You guys get a good view of that. So this is a portion. I definitely love loose snus. This is a portion. Slightly on the stronger side as far as nicotine goes. Now, I've had this snus before, so I'll be reviewing it as I enjoy it. Let's get that light. There you go. Look at that. I actually love this tin. I love the look. It is slightly over hip, maybe, you know, like if I were going to be picky. But I love the little mountain. So there's always been, you know, there's been some peaks in their logos, but it's much simpler and much more elegant now. And I love the purple and pink look. You'll see their strength. It's a 3 out of 4 according to their scale, whatever that might be. I think it's, yeah. I looked at some numbers, and I don't remember those numbers now. So it's pretty strong, but not super strong as far as nicotine goes. All right. Before I talk about flavor, so just to show you a little bit more of the can. And one of the coolest things about this can, y'all, really is, and several brands have been doing this lately, but of course there's like a little catch thing where you can put your old snus, right? If you're somewhere where you can just chuck it out or on the ground. Now, when you chuck it, so if you use this a lot, which I don't, but I think this is so nifty. This is like a soft, rubbery plastic right here. So if you end up stuffing this full, it ends up expanding. And of course, your tin has been emptying, so this expands to hold more than you might think because it's malleable, which is super cool. All right. So it's a salmiak, you know, a licorice salt sort of thing, like a lot of snoozes are. It's not particularly strong flavored. There are, of course, you know, beyond the salmiak presence, there's a vaguely citrusy back note. And one of the things I like this, one of my favorite elements of a snus is going to be that back of the throat flavor catch. Some sort of like a black pepper kind of thing. And this has that. But again, not in a super robust way. So for a strong snus, it is pretty mild. Now, the best thing, and I quite like it, right? So that you guys know that I'm not a mild-mannered man, and I'm not into the mild things. But again, this is a stronger snus, certainly for a pouch snus. And along that scale, it's mild. I quite like the flavor. The best thing about this, though, is its price. Okay, so this is one of the cheaper snoozes. It's why I've had a good bit of it. You know, on Snus Central, where I usually do my shopping, it's maybe like $2.50. If you buy, you know, it's just over $2.50. If you buy like a sleeve of 10, then you can get a significant discount as well. So that's a great reason to buy the old Granit. So recommended to you. If you don't like salmiak, I don't think this thing is going to be like the worst for you, because it's not, like, as I said, you know, it doesn't come in over the top. It's something that sometimes is more for Swedish palates than not. But I think if you're into snus for a little while, you'll develop a bit of that. Now there's none of, sometimes you have a snus where you can really feel like a berry addition. There's none of that. So any fruity notes are quite light and definitely along the citrusy spectrum of things. It's a good snus, y'all. If you're looking for a nice, inexpensive snus to get into, you usually, if you're in the States, you have to pay more for shipping, so it is nicer to go in with other people or to have a bigger, a bigger shipment to make it worth it. But you could definitely throw a sleeve of this in there and be glad of it. Okay, that's my review. The peace of Christ be upon you.
Aí sim é um homem de verdade, não é esses troços do grupo não, essas carcaças velhas, uó, fim de carreira.
Cadê você, profeta, autarquia? Hein? Pedrada no inferno, fala comigo aí, matador de demônio. Hein?